Most people don't fail because they're not talented. Most people fail because they're too greedy. Greedy for money, greedy for attention, greedy for pleasure, and this is where greed takes over your discipline. Once your greed overruns the discipline, that is the start of your downfall. In this video, we're going to cover the three main places: content creation, stocks, and life in general. And I'm going to show you how greed overruns so many people in today's society. Now, everyone starts content creation with such big goals. Then they get that one blow up, that one video that goes absolutely viral. But the problem with that is then the greed comes in. It whispers, do another video like that, say something more extreme, make more people like you. This is the funnel trap that gets 99% of people in today's society. You stop building substance and you start to lose your identity. You start to dilute down and follow social norms to the point in which you are no longer unique. Your uniqueness is what gives your content personality. If you lose your brand and your identity, what's the point of content creation? Why can't they go watch someone else? The moment that you let greed take over and start to push down a road that you were never meant to be down, you start to lose all the aspects of why you went viral in the first place. Greed trades longevity for spikes, while consistency builds virality. It builds something that no one can take away from you, a personal brand. And building a personal brand is the number one important thing in becoming a content creation. Now, I've watched a million courses and I've watched everything that I can to push this. And yes, I'm not a major person right now. But what I am saying is if you lose your uniqueness, there is no point in creating content because you're just a brain rot. Brain rot is what so many people are pushing their content in towards. If you chase them small spikes, you have not built a brand. The whole point of building content is to build a brand around you. No matter your opinion or no matter how you go about a situation, people back you because you have built a brand about your uniqueness and your identity. The same thing happens when you invest. You put your money in, you're up 20%. 20% is a good profit margin for investing. But the problem with that is then greed tells you hold till 40, double your money, and then you lose it all. If you had sold at that 20%, you are doing better than 80% of investors. But you chose to hold on and become that 80% that lost their money completely. You didn't lose because you were stupid. You lost because you abandoned your strategy. You abandoned your game plan because greed overruns strategy. And the moment you let that happen, everything goes out the window. Same with crypto, same with business, same with stocks. None of the markets reward stupidity and greed. They only reward patience and intelligent game plans. Because the only way to succeed is to play the game, and you have to play the game the best you can. Because this game was designed to take suckers, and the moment you let greed come in, you have become that sucker. Now the one that seems to get all of us. No matter how hard you try, this one always seems to get its grasp around us. You work hard all week and then Friday comes along. Greed then speaks in your ear, it's Friday, let's have fun, let's go get drinks, let's go get on the substances, let's go and party and club and have a great time. This kind of greed is so corruptive that it gets so many young people and it takes so long for us to break the habit and escape this kind of matrix. The problem with this kind of greed is it tells you that you deserve it. You've worked hard enough. Well, the truth is you haven't, because you would not be going out doing all these things if you truly wanted to chase your dreams. The problem with this is one weekend becomes every weekend. One drink becomes blackout. One bag turns into multiple. Sleep gets destroyed and goals get delayed. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not enjoyment that delays your goals, it's excess. The problem is once you start getting dopamine hits, you start to push for more and more and more of these activities till the point that everything else gets shoved aside, just chasing incremental dopamine hits from things that don't actually matter. Because greed for pleasure destroys discipline, and short-term dopamine destroys long-term goals. People don't blow up overnight, but they chip away until success is inevitable. Greed is the enemy of growth. Discipline is the protector of your destiny. Every single time that you choose long-term over short-term victories, you win. You win, not immediately, but permanently. Control the greed or it will control you. Now, if you're done feeling like you're always overwhelmed or you're always being beaten, but you're destined for more, subscribe, because here at TCP, we elevate and conquer. Now go conquer.